Come on, Mom. Nothing's gonna happen. It's no big deal.
Okay, you can have the party, but it can't be big, and every kid has to stay for the night. Promise?
Thanks, Mom. It's gonna be fine. I promise.
South Dakota's new hosting law holds adults accountable for underage drinking at parties, where teens say they drink more than any other place.
Hey, where are you guys going?
South Dakota ranks 5th in the nation for underage drinking and driving.
Hey, my parents said nobody could leave. They could get in a lot of trouble. Come on, just hang around.
Who wants to leave? We'll see you.
Come on.
Since 2006, 887 South Dakota teens have been injured in alcohol-related motor vehicle crashes. 66 have died. Studies show that parents are the most powerful influence on a child's behavior. Have the talk. Tell your teens that underage drinking is never acceptable, ever.
The first time you talk to your kids about drinking alcohol should not be when they're 18 years old. You need to start talking to them when they're much younger and get that ingrained in their minds.
Some parents think that there's a rite to passage and that it's okay at graduation or prom or certain events for kids to drink. And they'll be creative and they'll take keys away and host a small party and hope that everything goes okay, and it doesn't. And I've been there, and I've seen it, and I've seen the tragedy that results.
New laws hit the books in South Dakota concerning social hosting. Social hosting spells out that if you're going to host an underage drinking party, there's criminal liability that will attach to that act. Specifically, if you bring underage persons into your home, hosting them for an underage drinking party, you will be held accountable and punished under South Dakota law.
The consequence of the law is nothing compared to the guilt and the tragedy and the heartbreak that results when somebody loses their life as a result of that.
Safety of your children is so much more important than letting your kids have free reign and have all the freedom that they want.
You don't get to take any night off. Every night is a parent's night. Parents matter. So have the talk.
Wouldn't you rather have it come from you, what you know, than somebody else, or at least share with them? They will appreciate it. It might be hard and difficult at first and odd and uncomfortable, but they'd rather hear it from you.
We just try to teach our kids to be responsible by being more proactive as parents instead of reacting to what they're doing. But if we, build those relationships and let them know how we stand on things and what we believe, to help them make their own choices.
They don't really want to hear what Mom and Dad have to say, but they will still listen. And they know what you have to say is the truth.
With all the technology in the hands of our kids today, the word about a party or planning a party spreads like wildfire.
What do we know from the past? We know that kids become intoxicated. We know that intoxicated individuals make poor decisions. They get behind the wheel of a car and they die in alcohol-related traffic fatalities.
Why do you wait until there's a tragedy and somebody's gone and you can't get them back to say, oh, I would give everything if I could have them back? Give everything you have now to keep them here now.
I tell them, what if you have to live with somebody? Let's say you get behind the wheel and you kill somebody. You have to live with that. That's a pretty tough thing to do at a young age. You have other things to do in life. Choose not to.
Sometimes parents want to be friends to the kids. The kids don't need friends. They got plenty of friends. What they need is parents to tell them what the right thing to do is.
There's rules, there's consequences, but we are also trying to teach them so that they can become stronger people.
You participate in their soccer, their volleyball, or their basketball, or their football. Participate in what they're doing on the weekend. Participate in what they're doing that night. You don't get a night off as a parent.
Parents have the ability to know what their kids are doing, know where they're at all times through cell phones. Kids have the ability to push one button on a cell phone and get in touch with their parents.
A parent is oftentimes the last person that has a chance to intervene and prevent one of these tragedies. And if you're not successful or you don't make an attempt, Some will never forgive themselves. Parents do matter.
We had told Michael that night that it was okay to drink as long as he didn't drive. We thought we were being responsible that night, and the guilt that we feel and will always feel, I don't know how to make that go away.
What you discuss with your child about underage drinking is important. It is the most important message that you can discuss with your child.
You need to know that you've had that talk, and you need to understand that parents matter. Have the talk.